At a press conference in Warsaw, alongside the Polish President Andrzej Duda, US Vice President Kamala Harris broke into a laugh when asked whether the US is willing to make specific allocations for Ukrainian refugees. She is being criticized and her sensitivity is being questioned across all social media platforms for this act of hers. Ukraine and Russia have been at war since February 24th, and according to the figures, nearly 2 million women and children have fled the country. The men have been barred to leave to defend the war-torn nation. UN expects around 5 million people to flee Ukraine by the time the war comes to an end, thereby making it the second largest refugee crisis in Europe after the World War II. Kamala Harris and the Polish president were addressing a press conference specifically on the Ukrainian refugee influx when the incident happened. A journalist asked the US Vice President whether specific allocation for the Ukrainian refugees would be made in the state. She further asked whether the Polish president has specifically asked US to accept more refugees. Expecting the Polish president to answer the question, Harris, after a pause, remarked, "A friend in need is a friend indeed," and then burst into a laugh. This act of hers is being labeled as insensitive, disrespectful, and shameful by the people worldwide. Some of the tweets read: Kamala Harris has been very consistent during her live remarks with Poland's leader. She's awkwardly laughing, again. George Papadopoulos, author and former member of the Foreign Policy Advisory Panel to Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, tweeted, "Because the politicians have no idea what they are doing in Europe right now." She looked to him so she could avoid answering a question that she can't answer. As always, another tweet read, "Nearly 1.43 million Ukrainians have fled to Poland since the Russian invasion, and 291,000 Ukrainians have fled to Romania." Harris will travel on Friday to Bucharest, where she'll meet Romanian President Klaus Iohannis to discuss the refugee crisis.
Subscribe to OneIndia channel and never miss an update.